Now most people, when they refer to bees, they refer to anything that has yellow and black stripes on it and it stings. So that could be hornets, wasps, bees, Africanized bees, honeybees. But you know what? You get rid of all of them pretty much the same way. All right? So the bees that live in a colony, we all know about beehives, right? Now, bees are dangerous. So you want to be very careful if you're going to be trying to get rid of these things yourself, right? So make sure you wear long sleeves, loose fitting long sleeves, not something tight that they can sting right through. Gloves, protective coating over your head, your eyes especially. Wear a mask so you don't ingest them. All right, so safety first when it comes to getting rid of bees.
Whether you're a Christian or non-Christian, I think you can learn something from today's program. What I want to talk a little bit about is how Christians react to things, how Christians are perceived by others. Because we need to recognize as Christians that many people are looking at us, especially if we let them know we're Christians. They want to see how we're operating in the world. And I want to tell you a little story that'll be a lead-in to our topic today.
We love what we're doing. Some people go to work, sit behind a desk. Some people fight a lot of traffic. Out here, this is normal for us. This is our occupation. This is our way of life. We enjoy it. It's family-oriented. All of our 9 children know what it is to be in the turkey house, to work. They enjoy the principles of work and work ethics and being around the family unit.
In Galatians 5:20, the English word sorcery is translated from the Greek word pharmakeia, Strong's 5331. And pharmakeia refers to the use of drugs and magic spells.
Children are on Flovent and all kinds of pumps for asthma. They're taking Ritalin and drugs like that to control their bad temperament or their misbehavior. They have allergies to peanuts. They have ear infections every month. I mean, when I grew up, I never heard of people with a peanut allergy. I never saw people pumping Flovent in class. I didn't have that. This is 1 generation ago. What has happened?
It turns out that there's another very important step in homeopathy in preparing the remedy, and that's called succussion, which is a very vigorous shaking of the remedy. Historically and anecdotally, it was supposedly that somebody actually took a bottle of the material and pounded it on the Bible many times after each dilution step. It appears to be that that is the critical factor in making a homeopathic remedy active, whether or not there are source molecules left.
This here way of life has allowed us to be somewhat not be involved in the cultures and the high-paced society of life. And we have chosen for the Lord a plainer way of life.
This is an all-out war, and the war has put people into a trance. They found in major studies that the average person watches about 5 hours of TV above the age of 40 or so. People can pull these articles up. Speaking of that, it's in The Guardian. But people below that are watching up to 10 hours a day of some form of media or screen time. This is literally brain damaging the public, screwing up kids. Hundreds of pediatrics organizations and studies have come out saying don't give your kids an iPad or iPod or Droid, period, ladies and gentlemen. And then, of course, before he died, they asked Steve Jobs, hey, do you give your kids iPads? And he said, absolutely not, never. So they know what they're doing. And then Google Alzheimer's TV viewing. And they've known for 30 years neurological disorders are linked to watching TV.
Like I say, bees live in colonies. So once you find where the hive is, then there's a couple of ways to take care of them.
You are tuned in to God's Property Radio. Here are your hosts, Sam and Dan.